Hey everyone, this is Ryder from Skip. It's Wednesday, May 19th. Important video today on a few quick updates, especially targeted and supplemental EIDL grant progress. There is good news there, plus a new report on hundreds of PPP loans going to fake farms in absurd places. This is pretty shocking. There have been a lot of reports about this and the extent of the fraud, but I want to talk about this. Something for all of you to be aware of, because in many of these cases, people's names, socials, EINs were used without their permission. That's what's led to a lot of this fraud, and we are seeing the same thing with the EIDL grants and loans. Thank you to the hundreds of you who have reported that you have looked up your information on our lookups. These are free lookups, helloskip.com/EIDL-data or /PPP-data. Links right below. They're also on our app. But this is the best way to make sure that your identity hasn't been stolen, that you are not the victim of fraud. Just go take a look to make sure that if you did receive some EIDL or PPP funding, it is accurate, the information is accurate, there aren't multiple entries that you don't recognize, or in the case of you not receiving something, that there isn't a record of it unbeknownst to you. So thanks to all of you for checking those out. You know we work hard to put up free resources. Please hit subscribe, because also we are the only channel that is dedicated to removing these spam comments. Spam comments are across all of the YouTube channels covering everything SBA. We have folks checking throughout the day to delete spam comments. So if you want to leave a comment and have a conversation here, you can. Okay, be sure to watch until the end. Diving right in, the poll we did 2 days ago on rating the SBA. Just to recap the results, half of you would give the SBA 1 star since Isabel Guzman took over. Not much has changed in the past day, but I just wanted to point that out because the majority of you are still waiting. But some good news overnight that more approvals are happening. The pace is picking up. We are hearing this not only anecdotally, but on our app and from the comments in our videos that more approvals are happening. So I expect tomorrow or Friday, when the SBA hopefully releases their new report. Again, their latest report said there were around 100,000 targeted EIDL grant approvals and around 12,000 supplemental EIDL grant approvals. I am hopeful that that targeted number this week will be, let's say, 150K. Might be too optimistic, but I'm hoping that there's been substantial progress. You know, enough of you have been speaking up. The SBA is aware of the slow pace, so it's no secret to them. They're trying to do what they can, so I'm optimistic there. So for all of you being relentlessly patient, I know it's tough to say, but keep at it, and I'm hopeful that good news will happen later this week, and I'm hopeful the pace will pick up. Here is the piece on the hundreds of PPP loans went to fake farms in absurd places. An online lending platform called Kabbage. Many of you applied through Kabbage last year. They did not do PPP round 2, probably because of this. Kabbage sent 378 pandemic loans worth $7 million to fake companies. They had a lot of criticism for allegedly not doing proper due diligence. I haven't looked into this in detail, but that's what's come out in this piece. Some of the names that were approved are the most surprising: Ritter Wheat Club, Dealey Nuts, Tomato Crammer, Seaweed Blyman. These are supposed to be individual names because these were listed as independent contractors getting the maximum amount of $20,833. Clearly made up names, but chances are they used fraudulent social security numbers because the SBA would have had to match either an SSN or an EIN to approve these. So that's probably what happened. The SBA's Inspector General estimated in January that the agency approved loans for 55,000 potentially ineligible businesses and that 43,000 obtained more money than their reported payrolls would justify. Anyway, the Department of Justice has been investigating. They've brought charges against hundreds of individuals accused of gaming pandemic response programs. Kabbage, like a lot of fintech companies, were popular because if you were turned down by one of the big banks, I'm just reading what it says here, that Kabbage helped millions of borrowers who'd been turned down by traditional banks, but it also created more opportunities for cheating. ProPublica examined SBA loans processed by several of the most prolific online lenders and found that Kabbage appears to have originated the most loans to businesses that don't appear to exist and the only concentration of loans to phantom farms. And ProPublica goes on to say, quote, in some cases these problems would have been easy to spot with just a little upfront diligence, which the program structure did not encourage. Reuters reported that federal investigators were probing whether Kabbage and other fintech lenders miscalculated PPP loan amounts, and the DOJ declined to confirm or deny the existence of any investigation to ProPublica. Well, I expect a lot more news coming out about that. I will keep you posted not only for PPP loans, of course, but also for the EIDL grant and loan program. We expect a lot more investigations that'll take years and years into the future. Quick update here on the app. Another opportunity you may be interested in. Again, it's Hello Skip in the App Store and Google Play, or go to trackeidlgrant.com to get the app. There are some new things we've put up here. Click See New Grant Opportunities. We just put up this post, should you get a line of credit from the SBA. If you need credit at a good interest rate, the SBA also has programs as well. We've done a detailed post on this. We also did a small business grant roundup earlier this week, and we will do one on Friday as well. Those are always on the app under the Premium Grant Tracker. You can start a free 15-day trial, but here's what I want to point out in this article. There's a cap lines program through the SBA. We go into detail about what you need to know about that. If you need credit, there are 4 lines of credit from the SBA: a working capital line of credit, a seasonal line of credit, a contract line of credit, and a builder's line of credit. Again, that's all on the Skip app, and you can always save these posts by clicking the heart button at the top. And back on the dashboard, you can also search EIDL recipients and PPP recipients right on the app. Just tap the button, scroll down, and put in your business name. Finally, to end today's quick video, Administrator Guzman announces final push for the RRF. If you are a restaurant, food, or beverage business, last call. They will accept applications through May 24th. That's Monday. So hopefully you're not still on the fence. We will have more updates coming tomorrow. I expect more news from the SBA on the targeted and supplemental approvals, some clarification, why are things taking so long. Hit subscribe, like this video so more people see it, and leave a comment. Again, we've got a team cleaning out the spam comments as best we can, so just by subscribing, you're supporting our team. Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.